We'll see. It's not reading like any type of fantasy book at all. Really excited to sit down and just get lost in the world of Carvel. She's joined the Stanley Club. I love this book because I will forever love skinny jeans. I'm a millennial, okay? Happy Monday. Welcome to your new weekly reading vlog. So it is currently 5:27 in the evening. I just got out of the shower. I'm home from work. I'm ready to relax. I have some book mail, but I am here first to talk about the current reads that I want to do. I actually just finished Once Upon a Broken Heart last night. So if you want to know my thoughts, go watch last week's weekly reading vlog. And I am in a YA fantasy mood. And guess what I have on my shelf? Carvel. I have Stephanie Garber's first. Is this her first ever book? Well, this is her first fantasy that I know of. So I am very excited to read this because I actually really liked the writing in Once Upon a Broken Heart. And I loved this book. It sucked me in. I literally was not able to put this down. So I'm hoping the same kind of vibe for this book. And I'm just in that mood to read YA fantasy. It's been a while since I've read fantasy, and that has put me in the mood to read fantasy. So we're going to go with this, and then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to read after that. I'm kind of just going with the flow. But let's open the book of the month box because I am pretty excited. I got 2 books this month. One was the pick and one was an add-on, and here is the bookmark. And the first book I got was The Only Survivors by Megan Miranda. Megan Miranda is an author that's either a hit or miss with me. I have enjoyed some of Megan Miranda's. Some of them I haven't. The one I really like is the one where it follows a younger set of people, and there's a party and someone dies. I forget what it's called. I think it's called The Last House Guest or something. I'll put it up on the screen. So this is her newest release, and I'm not quite sure what it's about. Typically going into my thrillers, as you guys know, I don't really read synopsis, but it says 7 hours in the past, 7 days in the present, 7 survivors remaining. Who would you save? So I'm pretty excited to read this. I love this color. I'm guessing it's gonna be set somewhere in the Carolinas, just going by you see the seagrass and this house, and then in the back you can see it's the walk up to the beach, I'm guessing, but I'll let you guys know whenever I read this. And then I got this one, which is one of my most anticipated releases, and that is Divine Rivals Let's try that again. This is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, and Rebecca Ross wrote A River Enchanted. I didn't read that. My best friend Bree did, and she said it was amazing. And Bree's not a fantasy reader at all, but she loved that book. So I think I like this, and this is young adult. Oh, do they do Book of the Month typically do young adult, or do they always do adult? I thought they always did adult. This is young adult. But it says, no God, no creature, no war can come between them. And I will read the synopsis of this. It says, when 2 young rival journalists find love through a magical connection, they must face the depths of hell and a war between gods to seal their fate forever. After centuries of sleep, the gods are warning again. But 18-year-old Iris Winnow just wants to hold her family together. Her mother is suffering from addiction, and her brother is missing from the front lines. Her best bet is to win the columnist promotion at the Oath Gazette. To combat her worries, Iris writes letters to her brother and slips them beneath her wardrobe door, where they vanish into the hands of Roman Kit, her cold, handsome rival at the paper. When he anonymously writes Iris back, the two of them forge a connection that will follow Iris all the way to the front lines of battle for her brother, the fate of mankind, and love. And it said Divine Rivals is an epic enemies to lovers fantasy novel filled with hope and heartbreak and the unparalleled power of love. Yeah. Whoa. We might have to read this instead of this. I don't know. But we shall see. So that's my little book haul. Those are the only books that are becoming this month unless I get anything sent to me. But yeah, I will not be purchasing any books. I'm gonna go have some dinner because I'm hungry, sit down and read, but I kind of want to read Divine Rivals. I think I might read Divine Rivals instead of Carvel. Because didn't that just sound amazing? That sounded amazing. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will catch you guys later. Hi guys, it's a little bit later, and I think I'm just gonna read the first chapter of both of these books and see which one I'm more in the mood for. So I think we're gonna start with Divine Rivals because this one I'm really excited for. So let's get to reading. Okay, hi. I just read the first chapter of Divine Rivals. I read the prologue and the first chapter because you didn't get much from the prologue. So I'm now 18 pages into this, and I do like it, but for some reason it's giving, what is that book where they're like office rivals? That one, it's really popular, that one book that they like work in an office and they like hate each other, and then she like comes from a strawberry farm. You know what I'm talking about. It's giving that. And I'm not mad at it. Let me back up. Let me tell you what I know so far. So we're following Iris, whose brother went off to fight in the war because the goddesses are at war, like the gods are at war, and this god woke up and was like, where's Inza? And they're like, he's not here. And it's like, well, I'm declaring war. So basically they've sent people off to fight and defend Inza. And Iris has left school to write at this very popular newspaper, and she has a colleague named Roman who is like her rival. Like, they don't really like each other. And that's basically where I'm at. And it's giving that book. But I'm only a chapter in, so I can't judge it. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not reading like any type of fantasy book at all. It's definitely reading as like a romance, the romance writing. That's what this is reading as. But again, only a chapter in, so I can't really judge it. But I don't know, now that I've read the first chapter, if I'm exactly in the mood for this. But let's read the first chapter of Carvel, which I'm sure people know what this is about. I just looked through the first chapter, and the first chapter is just letters. And then you get to chapter 2, and then chapter 2 ends on page 24. Let me just read the first chapter of the letters, and I'll come back. Hey besties. So it is now Tuesday. It is 6:44. I have just finished scheduling my vlog. Yay! But I am here because I didn't update you guys last night, but I actually chose Carvel. You guys, I started reading this and I just couldn't stop. And I forgot that I was doing a chapter taste test, and I was like, oh shit. But by the time I realized it was too late, I actually read 45 pages of Carvel, and I really like it. So we are following Scarlett, who has a sister named Tella, and both of them have a very powerful father who's mean, like really mean to them, and they're basically not allowed to do anything, and if they do, they have severe consequences. Like, I'm talking, he literally punched one of the sisters in the face because of something. Like, what? And Scarlett has always dreamed about Clarabelle, and Clarabelle is made up by this guy named Legend, who is like the ringleader, I guess you could say, and it is basically, we don't really know what it's about. They haven't explained what it's about yet, but her Nana has always talked about it, told her about it, so she grew up writing letters to Legend, and finally one year she gets a letter in return and says, you're invited, here's the invitations. And here's the only kicker is Scarlett is being married off this year. Her father has arranged a marriage. She's never met the guy before, but she's getting married. And she's like, no, I can't go. Like, this will only make things worse. And so Tella has this sneaky little plan and basically says, nah, bitch, we're going. And like, basically gets her on the ship and they're going. She's got to knock her out. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. I am really liking it. I'm really excited to sit down and just get lost in the world of Clarabelle. And I'm already thinking, like, of course the month I choose to do no spend is the month I start 2 book series that I'm really enjoying. And I can't go get the second books. But don't worry, May is right around the corner. So that's it for me. I'm gonna go actually sit down and read it now because I really want to, and I will catch up with you guys maybe later, who knows, but I'll talk to you guys soon. She's joined the Stanley Club. Hi friends, it is now Thursday. Have not talked to you guys since Tuesday. Y'all, it's been a week, okay? It is currently Easter week, spring break for a lot of the schools in my area and surrounding areas, and it is just hectic. If you don't know, I'm a dog groomer and I work at this boarding facility. So most of my clientele is from the boarding clients, and they do doggy daycare there, so I get a lot of daycare clients, and oh my God, it's just been such a busy week with everyone with boarding, and also people picking up their dogs and then boarding their dogs and then wanting their dogs to look pretty for Easter, which I totally understand. But like, y'all, I'm so glad my week is over with. You can hear it in my voice. It is 7:39 and I'm like, do I go to bed? And the sun is still out. But how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I have some updates. So yes, I bought a Stanley, and before you're like, Kaylin, I thought you were doing no spend in April. Shh, I bought this in March. Debated not even getting a Stanley because I like my Owala cup. I love it. It's spill free, it's leak proof, it has a straw and a chug. I freaking adore that thing. But I needed something for home and just like quick on the go because it doesn't fit in my car's cup holder, which is my only complaint about it. But other than that, I love it. And this does. And I saw this color because honestly, I was not even gonna get one. And then someone on TikTok opened this because it's like from their new collection. I was like, I need that. So I had to get this color. It's called Jade. It's their new one. I love this color so much. You guys know I love my greens, so yeah, I had to get it. So far so good. The only thing I don't like is this. Like, I want to sit it like this because I'm right-handed. I don't like, that's my only, like, it's such a little thing. Anyways, let's get on to reading. So I have done some progress in Clarabelle. I actually did the unthinkable and paused in the middle of a chapter because I fell asleep. I was reading it and I went, and I said, okay, shut the book. And went in. So I left off at page 195, and where I'm at in the book is they have now gotten to the island where Clarabelle takes place, and they are on night 2 of Clarabelle, and basically she has to pretend Julian is her fiance because she was expected to bring her fiance to use the extra ticket that got sent to her. And so like they're like have to keep up this whole facade. I absolutely adore it. I love this book so much. There was a line last night that was like butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. It's on page 173 and she goes, sometimes he gazed at her as if he wanted to be her undoing, but just then it was as if he wanted her to undo him. If that doesn't make you want to read this book, I don't know what will. I love this book so much. I think, dare I say, I think I like this better than Once Upon a Broken Heart. And I love Once Upon a Broken Heart. But this, you guys, immediate 5 stars. Honestly, this is like a 5-star book so far, but we'll see how it ends. But I'm just sucked so much more into this book than I was Once Upon a Broken Heart. And y'all know, I flew through that book so fast. So my plan is to sit down and read this. And Disney Dreamlight Valley just came out with an update. And you guys, I have not played Disney Dreamlight Valley in probably like 2 weeks. It's been a really long time. It's been a long time coming, but whoa. I have not touched it because I've been so into reading, which is great. Also, it is my weekend. So let me tell you a little bit like what's going on this weekend. So tomorrow, the only plans I have is to clean my house. Oh, I have to edit a video because I won't have any time this weekend to do it. So I need to edit the video that's going up on Sunday tomorrow. So we'll do that too. That's going to be my day. Saturday, I have a concert to go to. Sunday is Easter. I don't celebrate Easter. None of my family celebrates Easter. What we do is we get together and we eat. That's what we do. So we're going to go to my aunt's house over on my mom's side. So yeah, this weekend is pretty packed, which I don't enjoy because y'all know me. I love my weekends where I sit and do nothing. So, but that's the plan. I'm going to read because I really want to read this book and it's self-care. Also, it's my 1 year on Bookstagram. So if you guys don't follow me on Bookstagram, you should. I started my Bookstagram a year ago today. And I cannot believe it's already been a year. Where did the time go? I don't freaking know. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun on Bookstagram. I really love taking pictures of my books, saying my thoughts, all that. It's really fun. So you guys should follow me because I'm pretty active on there, trying to be more active. I usually post every single day, if not every other day. Also, I'm having an allergic reaction to something. Can y'all see that? Don't know what that's about, but that's kind of not good. Oh, I bet you it's the shirt. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm rambling, and I will catch you guys later. Reporting to you live from Kaylin's favorite filming spot. Hi, it is currently Friday. Have not talked to you guys all freaking day. I'm very sorry. It's like almost 5 o'clock. I didn't realize it was 5 o'clock. Why does the day go so fast? I swear to you guys, I blinked and it was 5 o'clock. I did not mean to not update you guys today, but I've done some things. Why am I blanking on what I did today? Oh, I fully edited, export, and scheduled Sunday's video, so that is ready to go. I do not have to worry about that, which is great because I don't have time this weekend. I cleaned my entire house, which took a couple hours. I'm not gonna lie, my house needed it badly. And I worked out and I had lunch. I also had lunch. That's 2 because I sat down and watched the first new episode of Love is Blind. I haven't watched the rest of them. I'm saving them for tonight. And then took a shower, obviously. And then I'm about to sit down, but I don't know how much I'm going to read because I'm kind of hungry. I just had a snack. I did Chobani Flip yogurt. I'm trying to get more protein in my diet, and that has some protein, so we're doing good, but I'm probably going to start dinner here pretty soon. The dinner's just going to go in the oven. I forget how long. I'm making a shrimp feta melt something. I'll show it to you guys when I'm done, but I have some reading updates. So Caravel, I am on page 300. I'm very close to the end of this book. I think I have like 100 pages to go. And I don't want this book to end, but also I just want to sit and devour this book. And I really wish past Kaylin, when she bought this first book, would have bought the rest of the series. I don't know why I didn't. But I am on a no spending thing, so it won't be bought. But I'm putting it on my list for when I go book shopping. Hopefully I go next month, but I don't know because next month is also a big like birthday month. Well, there's 2 birthdays. So we have Mother's Day, and then we have my dad's birthday and my brother's birthday. So all require gifts. So I don't know if I'm going to go book shopping in May or save it to June, or maybe I'll save it until my vacation, which is in July, the first week of July. So I don't know. We'll see. It's crazy to think about that. I'm already thinking about that. But my thoughts are still the same. I love this book. This book is amazing. I cannot believe it's taken me so long to read this book. If you guys are thinking about it, if it's been on your radar and you just haven't, this is your sign to go read this book. But I am gonna probably go prep dinner now, get it in the oven, and then while it's in the oven, I'm gonna read. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Also, let's do a water check, hydration. I'm on my second one. I think I'm almost done actually with this. Oh, we're done. So we've had 2 of these today. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go refill this, start dinner, and I will catch up with you guys later. Here is the dinner. We got pasta with a baked feta, tomato, onion, lemon. The lemon's charred, Parmesan, creamy sauce, and garlic bread, and a Diet Coke. And, oh my God, Shameless. I love Shameless. I kind of want to rewatch Shameless. It's been years since I've seen it. But I am going to watch Love is Blind, and that's my night. Hi guys, happy Saturday. Ignore this. I have to get ready in a couple hours because I'm going to a concert later, but I'm going to an early dinner beforehand. So I'm going to get ready in a little bit. So like I won't look like this for the rest of the vlog, I promise. Well, for today's portion. But I do have some reading updates because you guys, I finished Caravel last night. I love this book. Why did it take me years to read this book? Literally years. When did this book come out? I remember when this book came out. This came out in 2017. Yes, so Caravel came out in 2017. I remember this coming out, and I remember the buzz it got, and I just never picked it up. Why? I don't know, because this book was incredible. Dare I say, I liked this book better than Once Upon a Broken Heart. And Once Upon a Broken Heart, I really loved, but I loved this book more. I think it was because this had more of that romance in it. And it's weird because I'm not even a romance reader. Like, you give me a regular romance book and I'm like, get away from me. I want nothing to do with it. But I will read it and see if I like it. But, like, romance and a fantasy book, I'm like, give it to me. I don't know what that is. Can someone explain that to me, why I'm like that? I don't like regular romance, but romance and fantasy books, I'm like, yes, chef's kiss, perfect. I don't know. So I think because this had more of kind of a romance situation, like pining for each other, more than Once Upon a Broken Heart. Once Upon a Broken Heart is definitely a slow burn, I'm guessing. And the romance doesn't really happen till like, and it's not even like a romance. They just have like little moments. And then at the end of the book is when like it all comes together. I don't know. I just really liked it a lot. And I loved the world Stephanie Garber created. The aspect of this whole game called Caravel and it being 5 nights and everything being like not real, but you think it's real, but is it real or is it not real? It could be real, but you don't know. Like that whole, it psychologically messes with you, I think is brilliant. I loved how everything twisted and then tied together, and it was just so good. And I'm very excited to carry on with the series. However, of course, I start 2 series that I really, really love and want to continue with the month I'm doing my nose spend. I don't know. I might have to make an exception. No, we're not doing that. I'm already making an exception with going to dinner tonight, but I'm allowing it because this was a thing I've had planned for months. So we're allowing it, but other than that, I'm not spending anything. So I don't know, but I really love this book and I gave it a 5-star. So with that, I asked on my Instagram to help me decide which book I should read, which if you guys don't follow me on Bookstagram, you totally should. Link is always in the bio because I'm pretty active on there. So I had 3 books. And the first 2, I think I taste test this one earlier in the vlog. And I, of course, picked Caravel over this, which was the right choice because Caravel was amazing. And so I put up a poll to see if I should read this book, or The Nightbirds, which I haven't shown this to you guys yet, but, not book of the month. Once Upon a Book Club sent me a box for me to do a video on for TikTok. So I have to do that, but it's not due till May 7th, but I am very intrigued to read this. This is one of my most anticipated releases, as well as Divine Rivals. So I put this one in the mix, but a lot of people voted for Divine Rivals. So I just started it and then I just checked, and there are some votes for this one, but I think this one is winning, so I'm going to go with this one. But I did pick this one up while I was importing footage, which, you guys, my iMovie, I don't know what is wrong with it, but it is lagging like crazy, and it's never done this before, and I've changed nothing on my settings on my camera, nothing in iMovie, so I don't really know. So I had a morning with it. I spent 2 hours trying to fuss with it and get it to go, and I just am leaving it and hoping tomorrow it's better. So with all that, I actually picked up Divine Rivals, and I am on page 45. I stopped in the middle of a chapter because my footage was done and I wanted to update you guys. So I'm on chapter 5. And in this one, we're following this girl named Iris, whose brother went off to fight in this war against 2 gods. and Iris works at this newspaper, like Gazette type thing, and she has a rival there named Roman, and they're kind of fighting for the same thing, the same end goal. And Iris is writing letters to her brother, and she puts them under the wardrobe and they go off to wherever. But what she doesn't realize is the letters aren't making it to her brother Forrest. They're actually going to Roman, and they start exchanging letters back and forth. And that's all I know so far going into this. And I am liking it. I think in the beginning of this vlog, I said this was very much giving that one book that was like office rivals, but turned into like loving each other, which was The Hating Game, I think is what it's called. The first kind of opening chapters is so much like that. Like you get that same vibe, but once you get into the book, it's just so much more. There's like magic in here. Obviously, if they're sending letters off in the wardrobe and they're going to somewhere else, there is some sort of magic in here. I just don't know what it is, but I am really liking this book. I like the writing a lot. I've never read anything by Rebecca Ross, so I might have to continue on reading Rebecca Ross books because I really love her writing. So that's about all my updates for you guys. It is currently 12:25. I am gonna do a quick workout, eat some lunch, and then probably start to get ready because my anxiety is like, you have to get ready 2 hours before you even have to leave just in case you can be on time. But also I want to sorry, I have something in my, I want to take some Instagram pictures and thumbnail pictures just to kind of get ahead of the game. And I also have to schedule Instagram posts to go up today since I won't be able to post them myself because I'll be at a concert. But while I have you here, let's do a hydration check, should we? I'm gonna go work out now. Just do a quick little 30-minute move my body, and I will catch you guys later. Lunch is served. We have the Carb Smart little street tacos with just fair chicken nuggets, and I tossed them in buffalo and light ranch, lettuce, some Parmesan cheese, and we have our water. Hi guys, I'm running really late, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick OOTN because I'm going to a concert. So we have platform Converse, skinny jeans because I will forever love skinny jeans. I'm a millennial, okay? We have this top, which you guys can't really see because it's black, leather jacket, going to a concert. This is my go-to. I will try to get B-roll for you guys, but I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow.
You have a dumbass ex-boyfriend or girlfriend that isn't here, but we need them to hear you sing this wherever they are in the world. Can you sing it that loud with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. 'Cause girls like you don't stay single long. Take your time. That's something I should've known. Girls like you don't live much alone. I see you there. Tell me this sounds different. I don't mind, baby. We can get close. I ain't going back to
I'm back from the concert. I have my leftovers from dinner because I am hungry, and I am about to watch Schitt's Creek. I love this show so much. Hello besties, it is now Monday and I am here to end the weekly reading vlog. So let me explain kind of what happened. So yesterday was Easter. I was with my family literally all day. Prior to that, I didn't get home from the concert until midnight. So I was very tired on Sunday. I was quite exhausted. I had to be at my parents' house early to kind of help them out and stuff. And we were at my aunt's house literally all afternoon. I didn't get home till close to 6, like at my parents' house, and then I had some stuff to do there. So I actually didn't get home to my house till like almost 9:30. and then I still had a shower, and I really couldn't fall asleep till like midnight, so I'm exhausted. Yeah, so I didn't vlog really much yesterday. I showed some b-roll. So my mom made a carrot cake and I decorated it. As you guys saw, I did a little M&M stuff, and then we went to my aunt's house for Easter dinner. It was very good. And then we ended up going to this park called the Park of Roses, because she lives really close to the Park of Roses, like within walking distance. And I'm gonna go back when they're in bloom, but unfortunately nothing was in bloom yet. They bloom in June, I believe, but when you go in bloom, it is gorgeous. There's roses literally everywhere, like all different colors. There's different type of flowers too, so that's where we went. I went back to my parents' house. We had to do some stuff to my car, so that took a little bit, and then of course I came home. But yeah, I did not really read much of Divine Rivals yesterday because I really didn't have time, but just to catch you guys up to speed, I am on chapter 9 and I am still really liking this. However, this is marketed as a enemies to lovers, and I don't see it being an enemies to lovers because they're more office rivals than enemies. Like, that's not an enemy to me. That's just someone you don't really like or connect with. But you connect well enough to go have sandwiches with. I don't know. But I just want to say, yeah, so that is it for this week's weekly reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe because I would love to have you here. If you don't already, you can follow me on my social medias. I am on Instagram and TikTok. They're always linked down below for you guys. And I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are reading lots of good books. And I will see you guys in my next video.